Hi, everybody. It is Robin and
Melanie. Hi. Hi, everyone.
hi, everybody. Hope you're having a good evening. It is the super moon. Unfortunately, here it's really cloudy. I got a few shots and now it's gone, but I put a super moon on the page, which is Michael over LA. And it's really interesting because it's called the strawberry moon or the rose moon. And I think a couple of years ago we set up the roses and I remember it being the full rose moon.
Well, that's perfect.
So
The
that's
rose
kind of
moon.
cool. So yeah, there's the rose moon over LA tonight, even though there's no roses there. But there's a lot of flowers, as you said.
Yeah, but you have roses behind you. Look at you. Okay.
Yes, I have beautiful roses behind me. Not as many as we had before, and not as beautiful as those were.
It's our
Those were
10th year.
incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible.
I've
So
been
let's
looking at all the pictures. It's so nostalgic just to look at all the pictures of everything we've done in the last 12 years.
I love that everybody's been sharing pictures
Yeah.
of all their times. I mean, from the glittery tattoo, the meet and greets, to the one at the Holiday Inn.
Yeah. I put that on today.
Yeah, all the people we had visiting us and hanging out with us, and those are
Even
really good times.
the Ronald McDonald House when we bought the roses and the books for the
Yeah,
kids.
yeah. I mean, there's been a lot of. I remember the first year when we were donating, we went to this spar's home and we brought the roses up and they were all excited and we put them on the stage and it was just great seeing people that were really appreciative and then getting all of the pictures from the veterans and
Yeah.
getting that beautiful acknowledgement for 5 years of excellence of from One Rose. I mean, it really makes your heart feel good.
Touches your heart.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we have a guest.
We have
Carla's
a
here.
guest. Let's see if I can get her.
Hey,
Um,
Carla. It's good to see you too. Oh, that's my Carla.
hey, Carla, that picture is
Doesn't
fabulous.
she look gorgeous in that picture?
Absolutely gorgeous, Carla. How you doing? How are you?
Carla is my. Hey, we're supposed to be in LA, so because of
I
COVID,
know.
we're not in LA this year, but we'll
You
be
know,
back.
it's kind of strange. It really is. But I think when we finally get back there next year, it's going to be
Mhm.
incredible.
Yes.
Everybody's going to be in great form. Everybody's going to be really happy. We'll have a lot of great events. Everybody
It'll be
getting
good to
back
see
together.
everybody. Yeah.
It'll be a lot
Carla's
of fun.
is still working, so I'm glad you joined us, Carla.
Yeah.
She's at
Hi,
work.
Carla. How are you? See if she has anything else to say.
Yeah, she's working, so she's typing in between working.
Oh, you're working and MJ and
Yeah,
Michaeling, as we would say.
she's
Do you know if
Michaeling.
there
She's
are
doing a
any?
good job.
Do you know if there are any actual activities in Los Angeles?
I haven't heard of it. I know that the fans are going to Forest Lawn tomorrow. There was a lot of conversation about that, but that's it.
I know some people
Some of
say,
the fans,
is it open? Is it closed? What's going on there? Are they gonna? But I mean, LA is open, so I wouldn't assume there's any
yeah,
problems.
yeah,
I just
and the
think it's
fans
going to
were
be a
at
small.
Forest Lawn. They were there today. They were at Forest Lawn today, setting up. Michael got lots of flowers today,
Good.
so
That's good to hear. And I'm sure it's going to be small because there's a lot of
right.
countries that can't get
Mhm.
into the United States.
Yeah.
So even if their heart wants to come, they're not allowed. So it's
Well,
kind of,
it's good when they can join us, and we'll try to tell them as much as we can.
yeah. We can, tomorrow there will be people at Forest Lawn that will come on live. Melanie's going to be at a party in New York for the New York City group.
Yep.
And she'll be broadcasting from there and give us a little flavor and feeling of what goes on behind the scenes of
Yes.
their little get-togethers. So we'll get a little peek at that, and then go to Forest Lawns and go there for the moment of silence and see if there are any people that we know there that are people that live in Los Angeles, like Craig and Jamie and Stacy and a couple of other people that might be floating around. And then maybe that night we'll get together and just talk and BS, and then we'll just do a follow-up on Saturday.
On Saturday.
Yeah.
Exactly. And this
Yeah,
is the
that'll be
first
that.
time
We'll
we're
just
going to get together.
Yeah, we'll just do a little recap and see what's going on.
I love it.
And other than that, so you have some stats that you've been looking at about.
Yes. Michael is trending already. He is trending in Canada. 12 years without Michael Jackson is trending right now in Canada.
Bye, Carla.
Carla Lee, she's on her way home.
Yeah, see ya.
Michael's trending in France. Let's see. Michael is trending in India.
Wow.
12 years without Michael Jackson is trending. He's trending in France. He is trending in the UK. He is trending in Ireland. He's trending in the United States. He's trending in Australia. And it's already the 25th in Australia.
Ah.
And he's trending in Japan.
Wow. Well,
Brazil. There's more. So I'll let you.
In other words, it's a worldwide trend. Where isn't he trending? I guess is a shorter list.
And it's not even the 25th yet. So it's the 25th in some of these countries.
Hey, so, Shirley.
Hi, Shirley. There she is.
There she is. How you doing? What's going on? What's happening in Canada? What are you up to? Let's see what's going on there. See if she hears us.
She's there. I bet she's tuned in.
Let's see. I hear my phone, but I don't hear her. I mean, we are on. We do have our mics on, so.
Well, I'm glad.
Hey, Shirley, can you hear us?
She'll pop it.
Yeah. Well, anyway, he's trending all over the world is the bottom line.
And he'll trend all day tomorrow, too.
Yeah. It's 12 years.
12 years without Michael Jackson is the hashtag. Tomorrow it'll be another hashtag.
She had some problems. Okay.
She can hear us.
All right, no problem. Is there anything going on in Canada for MJ Week?
And I don't know. Moonwalker Tanya is joining us. Hi, Tanya.
Oh, there you go. Hi. Hi, Tanya. Where are you tonight?
Yeah, what country?
What country and where are you? Let's see.
Shirley said they're still limited social events in Canada. We can't even go to Canada yet.
She's finishing up a poem. Okay. And let's see, Tanya. I love everybody looks like Michael. I keep saying, when there's a lot of people at Forest Lawn, please put your photograph on. You can't all look like MJ. It's like hard to figure out who you are.
Tanya's
very welcome. Oh, what part of the U.S., Tanya?
Yeah, Shirley's saying the border's still closed to the.
Yeah, I think the border's still closed on a lot. COVID is not over yet. I mean, it's getting hampered down a little bit, but there are still a lot of countries that don't have it under control. We don't have it 100% under control, and I think it's safer to just kind of stay where we are, and hopefully by next year everything will be back to normal, whatever the new normal is. It's kind of crazy. It's when you think about it, it was so crazy for so long. So whatever we have, whatever freedoms we have now, I love, I love doing that. Let's see, what else? Tanya, what part of the U.S. are you in? see if she answers. Nope.
I love that people are finding us, though.
Yeah, well, let's see if I can go and see what One Rose has to say. Let's see if they are. Let me leave a little note here. And see if there's anybody else coming up. If not, I mean, we'll just hang out for a while. And if no one's coming in, we'll just head on out and do it tomorrow. Maybe people are, I mean, I have no idea what's going on in Los Angeles. These virtual live streams is all live, all that she's got going. Yeah. I mean, I think that's the same with everybody.
Yeah, I think so too. Even the group that I'm going to be with tomorrow is a small group.
But I think tomorrow will be a really happening day.
Yeah,
You've got stuff going on, and Forest Lawn will definitely have people, and Deborah and Tara and whoever else I can wrangle up. I'll send them the link, and then we can go like live from people to people. I can do East Coast, and then I can go to the West Coast, and then I can have all of you on at the same time.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, like East meets West. That'll be good. I mean, why not? It's kind of it's different. I mean, but it's a little more inclusive this way because you kind of have everybody together. Lots of streaming from multiple sites tomorrow. I'm going to be exhausted. Yeah.
There are a lot of people doing streaming, which is great.
Yeah.
There's a lot of conversation about Michael Jackson.
No, it's fabulous. I mean, okay, great.
Tanya, what state in the U.S. are you from?
You live in the United States. What state? What one of the 50 states are you in?
We want to know.
Yeah. Let's see here. Europe is already starting. Well, yeah, they've got a head start. Their time frame's a little different. And so we're kind of competing with people that are doing the actual 25th.
Yeah. And Michael's already trending in Europe. So.
Yeah, I posted that Earth song, which is always such a heartbreaking song.
I saw that.
But it was so fitting that was
the last song.
Yeah, and we kind of knew when we saw the clothes and oh God, he should still be here. He should still be here.
Yes, he should.
That's what really, because of the negligence of somebody that was too greedy and too stupid.
Yep.
To do the right thing.
Yes.
I mean, it's just, it's incredible how people can be so stupid. But
Tanya says she's scared to say the state. That's okay, Tanya.
Okay. No problem. Let's see. Many are missing the One Rose event, people said today. Yeah. You know what? I'm missing the One Rose event too. I actually have every year when I set up the roses since the first time I've been wearing this T-shirt. Be like Mike. And then on the back, I don't know if you can see it.
I love you more.
Yeah.
Aww.
So
I love that T-shirt.
So from the first day, I've been wearing this T-shirt, and so I figured it was fitting. And it's funny, the last 2 years, even though I really needed a break, I mean, it looks wonderful, and believe me, I love this event from all my heart. But Melanie, it's a lot of work. It looks so glamorous and fabulous. Everybody's among the roses, but the buckets are heavy. We got to fill them with water. It's usually hot as hell outside. They're
Exactly.
heavy. You got to take the plastic off and arrange them and lift them. You got to be really strong. And it's but we've all got it down to a science. Everybody there's a core group that's been doing it forever since the beginning. So everybody kind of knows the drill. We figure out where they're going to go. And it's really like a fine oiled machine now.
Yeah, people are
unwrap
waiting for the truck to show up with the roses. Everyone is standing there. The truck shows up. We're all excited.
Right,
And then it's like an assembly line to
right.
get the roses out.
And then I think that's it. And then they're like, there's 3 more pallets. And I'm like, what? 3 more? I mean,
Yeah.
oh my God.
Last year found a place to put them.
Last year was crazy. But they were aromatic. The white ones, I think, had that aroma. Oh, they were so sweet and gorgeous. And what a beautiful display they were. They were really breathtaking. They really, really were. But yeah, I mean, it is a lot of work. And, it starts from March when I open it up. Between every day, people are emailing and asking questions and this and that. Can you confirm that you've got it and this and that? So it's a constant thing. And, getting the totals and making sure the money's all right. And then, making sure you get the trucking company, and it just goes on and on and on. And so you're always constantly in it from March to June.
Know the count. How many roses do we have? How much?
How many of this? How many of that? Then I got to make sure I have enough money. I got to stop, because then she towards the end of the whole thing, she first then quotes me a trucking price. And I kind of have an idea from all the past years. Mm-hmm. But sometimes it lands on a Saturday and Sunday, which is a premium amount. Yeah. And it depends if you need 1 or 2 trucks in the company. So then I've got to kind of stop, make that money, give it to her, and then continue on. It gets crazy. And then putting them out. And then making sure they get to the right charities. So,
that's the amazing part, when the charities get the...
Yeah.
I love putting out the roses and everything, but I equally love, if not more,
Me too. Putting the stuff on the children when you bring oh my God.
My favorite story is when we went to the Ronald McDonald House, and there was a parent there who had been up all night because a child was very, very ill. Mm-hmm. And he had seen us on the morning news, when they had the helicopter and showed all.
Right.
And I walked through the door with a big bucket, and she said, "Oh my God, those are Michael Jackson's roses." I gave her the entire bucket, and she told me that she and her child love listening to Michael and singing to Michael, and she was going to take the roses back to the hospital. So that's the reason why we do what we do.
Yeah, I mean, it is such a thrill to get letters from, when we send to the veterans is an umbrella of a lot of different areas. They have hospice hospitals and abused women, mm-hmm. and drug addicted, people, and, Head Start programs, and, all hospice and all kinds of places like that. And, when you get letters saying to you that you really made a difference, that these people never in their lives got a long stem rose, no less, mm-hmm. from Michael Jackson, mm-hmm. in honor of him. It's like a special thing. Mm-hmm. It really puts a smile on people's face. And, mm-hmm. People are going through really hard times. And I think it's nice to do that. And I think he would love it. So, we honor him, and then we keep this message going.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I kind of
donating $50 to St. Jude tomorrow in Michael's name.
Yeah, St. Jude's is a great charity. One Rose used to have like 3 or 4 charities that was direct supporting. St. Jude's was one of them, and it's a really great organization.
Yeah.
It's interesting because at the beginning with all of the charities, and Melanie, I know you found this as well. You scoped out Ronald McDonald, but now they're calling you. Are you doing the roses? I get called from my charities. Are you doing the roses this year? They were bummed last year and this year. I'm like,
I told them we'll be back. We'll be back.
I said we'll be back. They're like, please, please. And then there was a few years where there was angel food. There was an angel food thing. We had them. There was also another one where there was a group that they brought for children, and they did a whole Michael Jackson day. And then they had the roses at the end from him, and all the kids went crazy. So, we've done a lot of really good things with the roses. That's the cherry on top.
And we take the roses to Havenhurst. So and we take the roses to Neverland and leave roses there. So
they go there. They go to Neverland.
Go all the places that Michael loves. So
yes, and of course, Catherine gets some buckets, and Elizabeth Taylor gets some roses.
She does.
And Walt Disney gets some roses.
Yeah.
And every year, and this is not easy, we bring roses to Dennis Tompkins' crypt, which is on the premises. But his crypt is the top one. So the first year, Dawn and myself, Dawn Mott, I'm sure you're out there somewhere and you'll be laughing right now. Michael Bush was laughing, saying, you'll see what I mean. It's not going to be so easy. It was all the way up. We finally did. Now we have someone that does it for us. But Dennis Tompkins gets roses from us every year.
Lovely.
And like you said, Havenhurst and Neverland, which, I don't know how that's going to work anymore. I think we all have to just, keep our cool and see.
Yes. The good thing is the person that bought it was a friend of Michael's and cared very deeply for him.
Yeah.
But I think the fans need to respect the fact that it is someone else's property right now.
Right.
And we need to honor Michael by honoring who bought the property. And I'm just thankful someone bought it who really cared about him.
Yeah. I mean, they could have bought it and leveled the whole place to the ground.
Yeah. And he's been bringing back some of the amusement park rides.
Yeah.
So he understands what Neverland is about. So
that
makes me happy.
No, he does. And, I think, maybe he's not sure what's going on, but, the article that I had found, and I saw that you had printed it also in 2006, was it? Michael signed the property over completely to Colony Capital. So, that was Michael's decision. And it also stated that before it was sold to this man, that the kids were consulted with their advisors to make a decision. And, it costs over $1 million a month, I read somewhere, to run Neverland. And Michael could just about do it. He was making billions in his prime.
Yeah.
$1 million a month is a lot.
And the way the property is zoned, you could not have a commercial enterprise there.
No.
Yeah, it could never be Graceland. Graceland's on a major street in Memphis. So we just need to all respect that and hold on to the memories that we were able to hang out there and do what we needed to do, because that might not happen again.
Yeah. We used to go to Carrollwood, not that it was the best place to go, but people the first couple of years went. And then when the property was sold, everybody kind of stayed away. Yeah. This might be just going through some transition, give them some time. If we really flood it and get crazy, we're not going to have any opportunity. But if we respect them, then maybe he would open it up. Like he would say at certain times of the year, not open up the property, but, you can be outside of the gates. So I think if we respect them now and show them that we're willing to work with them, that maybe they'll say, hey, they understand, and maybe, we'll give them some time and see how it goes,
Well,
you know?
and Shirley's saying that she saw a live video from there today. They've grown ivy all over the big wall, covering all the names on the stones. Well, it's their prerogative. It's their home now.
Yeah. But guess what? Our names are still under the ivy.
That's right. That's right.
We're still there. You know what? Whether the names are there or not, our spirit and our hearts are there too, as well as Michael's.
Yes.
So, let's see. Yeah, I think these new people will do the right thing, and I think in hand with Michael's fans should do the right thing and show them that we'll respect their wishes, and maybe if they see that, they'll give us a little leeway at certain times of the year because we don't have to be there every day.
I hope so.
But maybe for his birthday and for a few different times during the year, they'll let us, come up and visit, and that would be great.
MJ's lady is joining us. Hi. Tell us where you're from.
Hi, MJ's lady.
I'm loving all these pictures of Michael.
I know. So gorgeous. What a beautiful man, inside and out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Your dream is to go to Forest Lawn. Yeah.
Well, Forest Lawn is open, so you can do that one day.
Shirley, what are you asking? I'm not sure.
She said, yeah, hope so. The security was fine today there. I think she's talking about Neverland, which is good.
Okay. I really think, the same thing happened with Forest Lawn. If you all remember back in the day,
Yeah, I do.
they kind of harnessed us in and said flowers go. Remember they had that putting green, that piece of, that was ridiculous, like a stage with a green lawn, which was stupid. And here's where your flowers go. And we just said, okay, we've got a place. But little by little, they got used to us. So I think if we show that we're respectful and we're willing to work with them, once they know us, they'll know that we come in peace. And we just want to be close and sit and take some pictures. That's really what we want to do.
And that's why a group of us always bought flowers from the flower shop in addition to the roses.
Yes.
Just so they get our business and we appreciate them. MJ's lady at Neverland. Yes, at Neverland, she's saying. The security. Okay, well, that's good.
Yeah.
There'll be more fans there tomorrow, so.
Yeah.
Come in peace.
We do come in peace. I have written a poem, but it's really true. It's hard for us because, we really can't go to Havenhurst. We really can't go to Carrollwood. Neverland is tough, even when it's not bought by somebody else. You're at gates that are so far from like what was happening inside. Holly Terrace, they kept bringing. Remember, they kept saying, now you can't be on the upper terrace. You have to be on the lower terrace for a while. They tinted the windows. They've tried everything. We really don't have like a place to just be, so we've kind of been shuffling around, but we've been really good at it. We've adapted. We're very adaptive people, so we've adapted to it. You don't want us to go here, we'll go there. You don't want us to go there, we'll go here. I mean, we've found a way, and as long as they see that we're respectful, we come in peace, I think that's okay.
I know in New York, we used to gather at the Apollo Theater, and they gave us a very difficult time for years. And then finally, they just accepted the fact they have Michael's star on the sidewalk in front of the theater. That this is where we're going to go and pay our respects. And the community loves it because they come and listen to Michael's music and dance with us and sing with us. We're not doing it this year for a number of reasons. One is COVID.
Right.
But, we'll be back there again.
Yeah, I mean, the same thing with the Hard Rock in LA. They took a lot of his things down, and they didn't want to play his music, and we got kind of crazy after we've spent a lot of money there.
Yep.
And then now everything is hunky dory, but I don't know what's going to happen. We'll have to see. But maybe we'll go back, maybe we won't. I mean, it's close to the Star and it's a convenient place to meet. But if they pull that stuff one more time,
Yeah. Shirley's asking, did the Apollo give you a hassle? Yes, for many years they gave us a hassle. Many
yeah,
years.
yeah,
Um, but then they came around.
they
But
all come around.
if a corporate client rents out the Apollo for that same night on the 25th, they
You
kick us
can,
out. We're
yeah.
gone. So we just go down the street.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much you can do. I mean, people are running businesses, and I totally get that. It was the same thing when we used to go in the studio.
Yeah.
And then if they had booked on the 25th, they couldn't have people touring because they
Yeah.
had like Bon Jovi coming in or the Rolling Stones. They can't say to them, "We're sorry, we're not going to take your thousands of dollars because we have some, people coming in." And I get it. It's a business, and they've accommodated us, and everybody's been really nice. So I think, yeah, things change, but that's okay too.
But in New York, starting in December, we're going to have another place that MJ fans can congregate is on Broadway. Michael's musical is coming to Broadway at the
That's
New York
right.
Drama Theater. And
That's
it's
right.
already, they've got big posters up and it looks beautiful.
When are
It's,
you going?
I'm going on December 6th and then February 5th. I'm going twice.
Wow. I
But
can't wait to hear your take on it.
yeah, I can't wait. I
Like
can't wait.
December 6th at 11:02
You'll
p.m.
hear me. I'll be tweeting on the way home.
Yeah,
What,
yeah. I
what is
mean,
this?
it's got to be a hit. I mean, the music alone, forget about anything else. The music alone, the singing and dancing, and the lead guy looks amazing. I love him. He's fabulous.
And he loves Michael and he respects the fans. He
Yeah,
talks to us all the time. So
yeah.
we're gonna have a after party because that's the night most of the fans are gonna go on December 6th, which is the first night of previews. So we're gonna have an after party, and we're gonna invite the cast if they want to come over and meet Michael's fans. Come on over. So,
Yeah,
and the other thing is
yeah,
MJ1 is back, and we'll be back in August. So
yeah.
Las Vegas. So
That's ready to go.
I'm
So
going to
that's
Las Vegas too.
perfect.
So I'm all over the place.
Yeah. And Michael was inducted into the Black Music and Entertainment Walk of
He
Fame.
sure was. Marlon showed up and accepted it
Yeah,
on his behalf.
yeah. And he seemed fine.
Yes, he did. So we don't know
We don't know what that was. I mean, who knows? Whatever it was, whether it was or it wasn't, he looks great.
Yeah.
So thank the Lord for that.
And I
Let's
love that he
see.
shows up for his brother. This is like the second or third time that he's shown up to get an award on Michael's behalf. So I love them. Hi everyone, Colin.
Hi, Colin, Mr. UK. How are you?
He's from Liverpool.
What are you doing? What's going on?
It's first thing in the morning there now. So
Yeah, he's getting up. Oh, it's the 25th there.
it is the 25th day. Let me see if we're trending in the other places. Trending in Canada. I already mentioned that. France. Michael is trending in India, UK, Ireland,
Wow,
the United States, as it should be,
of course.
Australia, Japan, Brazil. The Brazil fans always show up on Twitter. They start Twitter hashtags. So they were the first one to start trending.
After 3 a.m., you can't sleep. Me neither. I'm up. I'll be up later on, but it'll be a regular time then. I'm up at 3 a.m. also my time, but my time is different than your time. So
Well, we're appreciative, Colin, that you're joining us at 3
yeah,
a.m.
what's going on there? Is anything happening in what part of the UK are you in?
You said Liverpool.
Mm. Is anything going on in Liverpool today? for MJ?
Yeah.
He's the official awards acceptor. Who was that?
Oh, Marlon, she's talking about.
Mm. Let's see with Colin answers.
Let me see if Taj Jackson is talking. He usually is.
Okay, good.
Someone asked if you could see any dead or alive musician band during their prime, who would it be? And Taj responded, the Jackson Five.
Oh, Colin said not this week as far as he knows.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everything this year again is pretty
Because of COVID.
kind of pretty low key because of COVID. I think everything is just starting to open up, and I know in the United States, maybe in some places around the world, not all places, but I don't
There
know.
are some fans in New York who are going to show up at the Apollo tomorrow to put down flowers. They've already told me that. So it's not going to be a big group, but they're going to go pay their respects, which
Yeah,
is
I
nice.
think there'll be a small group at Forest Lawn too. I don't think it's going to be huge. Need to. Ah, so you're Friday evening at the gym for me. Okay, all right. You're gym ratting it out. Okay, that's good. That's a good thing. But not now. It's 3 a.m.
Yeah.
And what else is going on, people? Anything else to talk about? Anything new? Anything exciting? Otherwise, we're gonna wind down here and pick it back up tomorrow because I think most of the action will be happening tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think I kind of think it's kind of cool that we just kind of kicked back and talked about a few things and just relaxed and whatever, had some quiet time.
Sending out the good love for Michael
Yeah,
Jackson.
good love and good vibes, and
And I encourage everyone to tweet and post their memories and let the world know that first of all, we'll never cancel this man and
no,
we will love this man forever.
yeah.
Colin, not right now, Colin. Oh, soon though. He said, "You're gonna leave me? It's 3 o'clock in the morning."
Well, yeah, we are kind of soon. You
Yeah.
want to come up live? We'll give you the link. You want to come up live and talk to us?
Shirley's going to watch This Is It.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah, I know. It's
I
kind
have
of,
a hard time with This Is It. I've watched it several times. So.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I am too. I mean, I love the fact that we have something, but it's kind of sacred. I don't know. It's
yeah.
kind of, I don't know.
Tanya says she makes MJ videos on her channel and she's going to make one tomorrow. We will check it out.
Okay. Actually, if you want, come back in here and you can drop the link in the
Yeah.
chat room, and we'll be more than happy to show it or show a little bit of it so we don't get strikes. Um, but yeah, we can totally do that. Let's see. Yeah, it is emotional, very emotional.
Oh, yeah.
I remember after seeing it the first time, when the credits were being rolled, I just sat there. I just couldn't even move.
Yeah. That was me.
I was emotionally spent, and the man literally gave his life for his craft,
Yep. Sure.
and that's what he lived for, and that's what he died for. It's
The thing is, this is it when they give the tribute to Prince, Paris, and Blanket. Always chokes me up.
yeah, yeah,
Always.
yeah,
And Michael would be so proud of the three of them right now.
yeah. I mean, they have grown up to be incredible, incredible people. I mean, he really did the right thing. He really did instill that goodness and giving back. Um, I'm just so proud of them. I really am. I mean, Biji is a little quiet. You don't know what he's doing, but I'm sure he's doing something under wraps. But
Yeah.
the two we know about are incredible,
Yeah, I
incredible
watched
human beings.
Paris on Red Table Talk, and I was so proud of her and just how smart and caring she is and thoughtful. And
And she's very open and upfront. And I mean, she is who she is. She makes no excuses about it. She doesn't apologize for it.
no, should she? Yep.
And good for her that she does her own kind of music and has the nerve. And it takes a lot of nerve to be Michael Jackson's child and get out there and do your own kind of music and hope that you're not going to be compared to the greatest entertainer in the world with an incredible voice and amazing moves and a great sense of style and gorgeous and hot.
Yeah.
Did I miss anything? And a great heart and a humanitarian. I mean, how do you
all of it? Yeah.
how do you do that? How do you but she's been incredible. And you know what? She's found her niche. She's like a wild child, earth angel.
Yes. And then there's Prince, Michael Jackson Jr., as I like to call him.
Michael Jackson Jr. I love when he gives that.
Yes. What he's doing with Heal LA is amazing. And Michael would be so proud. Um, they're teaching cooking classes, they're handing out food, they're doing all kinds of
Doing really great stuff. I mean, really great stuff. And he seems like such a great kid. He was a man. I mean, he's how old is he now? Like 19?
No, Blanket is 19. Blanket's almost 18, 19.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's what I was saying.
It's not Blanket. Biji, excuse me. I apologize.
Right.
Biji.
BG.
Yeah, Blanket graduated this year, so he's almost 19. So
it's crazy.
It's got to be like 23, 24.
Yeah, it's insane. No one can come close to Michael.
Nope.
He was just like such a special, gifted person. And besides that, to have that kind of popularity and fame and be that kind of status and still be so humble.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
It never went to his head. He was always like, I hope they like me. You hope they like you. You're the greatest entertainer. People would die to see you perform. I mean, and I hope I did well. I hope they enjoyed it. I mean, he
gave us his all and then some.
Yeah. He definitely came alive. The stage was where he was the most comfortable. You kind of don't have to think about anything. You just go out there and do your thing, I guess that's with any kind of creative craft. But Prince is 24.
Yeah, I think he's 24.
Yeah.
So Paris must be 21, 22.
Yeah.
Like
but I mean, they're incredible kids.
Yeah. We would be so proud of. And you can see Michael taught them well. That expression, they were raised right.
Yeah. Because, they were privileged and, they had the private limos and they lived at Neverland for a while and then all the beautiful homes and, all the limos and the this and the that. But he did not spoil them.
No.
He made them understand the worth of $1 and how to give back and how to care about people.
And the importance of education was big. I interviewed Aileen Madala, who was the teacher of Prince Paris and Blanket when they
Ah,
were in Bahrain, and how Michael was so implicit about the education of his children,
yeah.
that they were this the most important thing to them. And once in a while, he would show up in the classroom, and they would all giggle and turn around, look, Daddy's there, and he said, "Stop looking at me. Pay attention to the teacher."
Daddy, Michael Jackson. I would have
Yeah,
been, if I was the kid, I would have been screaming and going crazy. I mean, how do you sit in your chair if there's Michael Jackson walking in?
yeah.
I would have flipped out. That's so crazy. But yeah, he was quite the. I do wish he had an opportunity one more time to feel that love on the stage. But you know
Right.
what? When he came out during that news conference in
He
March,
he was afraid to come out. He didn't think anybody was going to care about him.
the place
And
went
then he
wild, and he
failed. Yeah, yeah,
yeah, I think he felt the love right then and there, and he knew
yeah.
that it didn't like for him. It was really important to be the best, better than he was. He was always trying to beat himself.
Hmm.
Um, and for us, he's a legend. He can stand there and read the phone book, and we'd still go. We know what he can do. He doesn't have to be. He's not. He's a 50-year-old. He's not going to be as he was at 30, and that's fine. We just want to see you do you
Yeah.
like nobody else can, because you can copy him. But when it's generated from the heart and soul, it's a organic, genuine move, and it just he was incredible. He really was. What a heart. What a man. What a guy.
The question is always asked, who is the next Michael Jackson? To which I respond, there is no next. It's impossible. It's
Yeah,
absolutely impossible for.
I agree. There is no Michael. There is no. Yeah, there is no next Michael Jackson. I know when they compare people to him, it's very hard. You can't. I mean, with any artist, a lot of artists have their own. When they compare Michael to Prince, you can't.
Mhm.
Prince was a musician.
Mhm.
He played an amazing piano and guitar. You can't. Different kinds of
Two
music,
different kinds of music, two personalities.
just different. Both great but different. There's a lot of great people out there, a lot of great bands, a lot of great music, but it's all different. But Michael kind of had everything. He had it all.
Yeah, he did.
And he had a great vision too, and he had a great heart, and he did a lot of good stuff for people. And and a lot of people didn't even know about half
Mm,
the stuff he
right.
did, which was
Stories that we're hearing now about him paying for funerals for children who were
yeah,
killed in gang violence. At the time, no one knew all that.
yeah,
He
yeah,
paid for the funeral for David Ruffin
yeah,
from the
yes,
Temptations. He did that.
yeah.
And
We knew about some, but a lot of them we didn't know
yeah,
about. So yeah, I mean, it was incredible. It really was pretty. He's a pretty incredible man, and one of a
that's why we will always love him and respect him and show out for him and defend him, which is what we're all having to do now. So,
yeah. I'm happy that all the cases were dropped. I hear that they're trying to negotiate their fees to the estate, Safe Chuck, and
in Robson, yeah.
yeah, they're trying because I guess the fees are too high. They ran up too many fees, so they're trying to negotiate down on a price since they got thrown out, but they still accrued all that expense.
I don't see John Bronco letting them off in any way because he's furious with them.
John
Furious.
is not going to let him off the hook.
Yeah.
No, this is what you owe, and this is what you owe. So let's see. Let's see. That's why Stacey Walker said a few days ago, being the MJ50.
Yeah. She was there.
Yeah. Well, they were different. I think Prince gave to a lot of charity as well that
Mhm.
they're now kind of uncovering. But you know, he was definitely more of the musician, where Michael was definitely a better singer, and you know, had a couple of other things that were different. You know, they're different. Just you know, they have a different place in music history. But that's very funny. But you know what the bottom line is? Let's see. Michael and Prince are two very talented men.
Yes, they sure were, both of them.
Yeah,
And very, very different. And I believe they respected each other.
I
So
do too. I don't think that, you know, they made it like they had a big feud. But I like when Prince said that he wanted, you know, your butt is mine. And he said, who's going to be singing that to who? And he's right, because they both, in their own right, had their own place in music history. And
exactly.
I think they like to spa. They like to keep the gossip columns going. They both love the publicity. So I'm sure they might have been even on the phone going, hey, you know,
Yeah, what's Michael doing? Yeah.
let's make this good, you know. So I'm sure
But
they,
then there's a story after Michael passed away that Prince locked himself in his room
yeah,
for a week
yeah,
and would not come out.
yeah,
So
yeah,
it impacted him greatly. So
yeah, yeah. It really was kind of they both were a big shock of
yeah,
huge proportion, you know. Prince also as well. Um, we lost a lot of people, a lot of really good people around those years.
Whitney, Luther, you know,
Yeah,
when I
Whitney,
listen to music,
way too early.
yeah,
Luther, George Michael,
George Michael, exactly. I was listening to him today, in fact.
uh, who else was about that time? Tom Petty was that year
Yeah,
too.
yep,
David Bowie was that year too
yeah,
with
yeah.
Prince. I mean, that Prince year was like 4 or 5 of them at once. That was crazy.
Yep.
Yeah. And of course, Michael and Farrah Fawcett.
On the same day, and Jim Henson.
Right.
Yeah, the
I
three of
feel
them.
bad for Jim and for Farrah because they don't really
Yeah,
get the.
attention.
I
Yeah,
mean,
tomorrow.
that morning they were all about Farrah. It was all over. And I was kind of, I had my back to the CNN because it was
Mm.
Farrah, Farrah, Farrah. And I wasn't even listening. Then when my sister called, I'm like, what do you mean Michael Jackson's rushed to the hospital? What? And I
Mm.
turned around. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that day
And
was.
we're going to do it also because you're going to be on later still. I'll log back on. Okay. We're not going to be on later because for us, it's 11 o'clock.
I need to, yeah, you need to go
And
to sleep.
we need to do a little sleeping. And tomorrow's a big day. Melanie is going to be out with the New York crowd, and then she's gonna hop back on and say hi and show us how New York parties for Michael. And then after that, yeah, and then we'll party with New York for a while because I'm a New Yorker, a native New
That's
Yorker.
right.
And that's my old home. That's my old haunt. And after that, we'll go to Forest Lawn, where I have a West Coast reporter. I have a few people in the wings waiting to give us what's going on in Forest Lawn. So tomorrow should be good. So we'll see each other back at 2 o'clock West
And
Coast time,
what's that time? Yeah.
and 5 o'clock New York time.
New York time.
And we'll stay on for as long as things are happening. And then maybe we'll reconvene later on that night and just kind of kick back and have a glass of wine all together and review what happened and just BS. And,
We all used to end up on Hollywood Boulevard on
yeah,
October 25th.
yeah. So we'll do the same thing, but we'll just be in our homes,
Yeah.
kind of kick back and just
We'll
hang out.
recreate Hollywood Boulevard. Yeah.
And then everybody will have stories, wherever you've gone or whatever you've seen or however you've seen the tributes. whether you take videos or pictures or just tell us the stories, we'll all kind of get together and see how the whole day was for everybody.
And I'll be looking on social media because as of midnight, Michael will be trending worldwide. That's my prediction.
I agree. He's trending almost worldwide now, so I'm
So,
sure it will be by then.
and he will trend throughout the day.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Anyway, everybody. Okay, Melanie, thanks for
Thank
co-hosting.
you for having me for the first one. It was fun.
I know it's fun. And I will see you tomorrow
I'll be there tomorrow,
at 2 LA time,
5 New York time.
2 West Coast, 5 East Coast. And I will see all of you people. Let us know what's going on, what you're doing, and check in with us. We'll be
Thanks for joining
broadcasting
us tonight. Yep.
Yeah, we'll be broadcasting from New York and from LA, and have some people in the field. So I'll keep going back to other people and bringing them up. And we'll see what's happening virtually. So everybody have a wonderful night. It's a super moon, which is the rose moon, and it's Michael's moon. And we're going to celebrate him tonight, and we're going to celebrate him tomorrow.
As proud moonwalkers as we are.
Yes, we are. And always will be stand up for Michael. So I think we should celebrate his life, and we'll be doing that tomorrow.
Yes, exactly.
And with that, I bid you all adieu. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Love
Thank
you
you.
all. Peace. We are one. Love.
Love.
I
I'm trying to get my fingers together.
know. It's like. Anyway, we love you all. We'll see you tomorrow. God bless. Sleep well. Peace. We love you.
Good night,
Now-
Robin. See you tomorrow.
Good night, Mel. See you tomorrow. Love you, everybody.